All right, y'all. Welcome back to Death Spot Podcast. We didn't get a weekly pick with the bros episode this week, but I got my brother Bo on for us to discuss a very important topic. How his bum ass Bills didn't finna fall off and they ain't going to the Super Bowl. He think this is a game. Miami to the bowl. Brother Bo, you got anything to say to defend Josh Allen? Let's get into the nitty gritty of why he ain't going. Let's talk about it.
You said you want to cut me up first. Go ahead and make your point, brother. Go ahead. Tell me why they ain't making it there.
Well, for one, we all know they ain't got no run game. Okay. In 6 of the 9 games, Josh Allen have been the leading rusher. In the other 3 games, he was right there. Now you got Josh Allen who throwing picks everywhere. He got 6 picks over the last 3. He leading the league in picks. 13 turnovers overall. The defense ain't been playing as good. I don't really see where Gabe Davis, he came out like he was finna be an all-pro. He ain't been hooping lately. I don't know if you've been tuned in, what's been going on. So I don't really see it. Then we look at the Dolphins, Tua hooping, running game hooping. 2 receivers, top 5. Defense. You want to talk about defense. I know that's where you was going to go. I think they 22 in passing. It don't matter what they is in rushing. They 15 in rushing, but y'all don't run. So they going to look like all world against your run game. But when it comes to passing, they 22nd. Over the last 3, though, they 14. How you like that? You know what I'm saying? Getting Chubb in there, making it a little bit tougher for the quarterback. Then made it a little bit harder on the passing game. All I'm saying, good brother, is I don't really see no path for them to win.
Let me tell you like this, there. I'm going to just start off by saying, bro, that you are blinded by bias. But it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Because these people have been coming for your boy Tua for so long, bro, that he finally slinging his iron and showing that what he can do. And now you got to ride them all the way, or else they're going to come back for you. But let me explain something to you, bro. The offense on Miami ain't no blemishes. They doing their thing. They doing what they're supposed to do. Now, your defense, Miami defense, bro, is being blinded by that high-octane offense. It's being overshadowed. And I'm not even saying that the fact that Miami's defense is subpar, but it's a little bit overrated. Like how you noted a second ago, bro. Miami's ranked 28th overall in the league in defense, but they ranked 22nd in passing. They ranked 15 in rushing. You talking about the Bills defense ain't doing that well. They ranked 7th in rushing, and they ranked 14th in passing. They doing what they need to do. I'm just telling you what it is. And you talking about the Bills' run game, bro, ain't that good. Neither is the Chiefs. Their run game is just as bad.
They lose to Miami too, of course. Like that's how the Miami.
You say they lose to Miami, okay.
They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Bills. You didn't hear me say that?
I'm saying though. Yeah. But I'm saying though, you saying that Josh Allen cannot be our leading rusher, and I agree with you on that. That's kind of bad when your quarterback is your leading rusher. Uh-huh. But Patrick Mahomes is the top leading rusher for the Chiefs offense too, and you got that man slated for MVP.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, Josh Allen and him throwing the ball away, these are problems that can be fixed. He recognizes that those problems are happening. He said it his damn self on his last press conference. I've been doing wrong. He said there's been plays there that I knew I shouldn't have made, but I tried it anyway, and that's what he's going to fix. The same way he watched film on other teams, he watches film on himself. He's going to correct those imperfections. He ain't going to get rid of them rookie mistakes like how he was when he first came in the league, trying to be a gunslinger, just trying to get the ball downfield, trying to make a play when the play isn't there. He's going to correct all that. The injury going to get better. He's going to get better. And he's going to ride it all the way to the Super Bowl, my good brother. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. You said what?
How the injury getting better?
All he has is a sprained elbow.
All he got is a sprained elbow?
All he has is a sprained elbow. It's not even a high-grade sprained elbow. It's just a sprained elbow.
So you ain't
worried. The fact that he hasn't been practicing that much, the fact that I thought he should have sat out last week. Honestly, if this is where they want to go with things, if we trying to get to a Super Bowl, of course you want Josh Allen 100% healthy to get there.
So if they go sit him out, you ain't got no problem with that? You saying he needs to sit out?
It's going to take him. I don't think he needs to sit out to get healthy, because obviously if he would have played, he played last week, and he didn't seem like he had no injuries, aside from the turnovers, but that didn't have nothing to do with his elbow. It wasn't like he was grabbing his elbow in pain every time he threw the ball. That wasn't it. It's just the fact that I feel like when you had an injury like that on your throwing arm, that you might have should have sat out. It was a game time decision that he even got brought in. So I'm thinking that's just a little bit. I mean, they said they couldn't stop him. They said it couldn't get no worse. Whatever. It's just gonna take longer to heal because of the simple fact that he's still playing with it. But it can heal. It's not like it's gonna be a season-ending injury that needs surgery or nothing. But he's gonna correct that. He's gonna adjust to that. And they're gonna get to the Super Bowl, my good brother. In Miami, they see Miami in about what we said, the 18th of next month, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when that win gonna come, brother. He coming for your Dolphins.
I hope they do beat them in the regular season so they can be riding high and get their ass handed to them in the playoff. But, bro,
I remember you said that, huh?
When you look at it though, bro, it's like Josh Allen's been playing bad lately, right? We get that. Tua, has not. He hadn't played bad all season. The only 3 losses came in 3 games that he wasn't able to finish. The Bengals game, he wasn't finishing. I think they was only down 1 position when he got hurt. Then they got blew out by the Jets. Then they lost to the Vikings, right? So Tua is still undefeated on the season. With Tua out there, everything going good, everything looking budget. We can't say the same for Josh Allen. Now, to say is a prisoner of the moment. On other than the quarterback, where do you think the Bills are better than the Dolphins on offense?
On offense?
Receiving core. Who got the better receiving core?
I can't say this Bills are any besides Josh Allen are better than offense. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm telling you, Miami's defense is top tier. I mean, offense, excuse me. Their offense is top tier. Of course, they have better receivers. Between Tyreek Hill and Waddle, I can't say that Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs are better than in any way, shape, or form. And I don't even think Devin Singletary is better than Raheem Mostert, and they just got Jeff Wilson. No. The only part of the offense, of the Bills' offense, that is better than Miami's is the quarterback. So if you take that away, then yeah.
So what I'm saying is, brother, they got Josh Allen on a team that's been cursed since before we was even thought of, brother.
Oh, here you go. All right.
You know what I'm saying? You look at what happened. You had the high hopes last year. Y'all was the same team last year with the same roster as last year. And with 13 seconds, y'all hoofed it up as the number 1 defense. So then turn around and lost in overtime. Then the next week, the Bengals took care of the Chiefs in overtime. So all of this, we got the 7th-ranked rush. Do it. Can y'all do it when it matters? Y'all have not proven it. This is what I'm looking for. And look, bro, like I told you off camera, Big Tua, you know what it is. Number 1 player in the nation. Been that. Josh Allen, great story. You know, the JUCO star had the right to beg people to let him come on campus. They had to, you know what I'm saying? Instead of getting Neil deals, he was paying them to let him try out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different story. So it's a good little story, but Tua ain't new to this shit. Tua used to be in this. He used to be in Alabama and throwing and playing in big games and winning big games and winning championships. What is he used to doing? Just being a good story, brother. And he gonna hang on.
He's used to playing in these championships. What did you just say?
Huh?
What did you say that again? What you just said about Tua?
I said he used to playing in championship games and he used to being in big moments. What is Josh Allen used to doing?
In college. Josh Allen is used to all of that, what you just said, on the big professional stage.
What championship Josh Allen been to?
The AFC championship. What you talking about? Playoff seed. While Tua was struggling. Tua hasn't done anything as far as like a big stage, big name thing in the NFL is what I'm trying to say. So you can't say, what did we just talk about yesterday, bro? How many quarterbacks did we talk about that was high octane in college, winning? We talked about Johnny Manziel and how he came out and beat Bama and was just a different performance player. You can't compare college to the NFL. Josh Allen has performed more on an NFL stage than Tua had. Now you got me talking about Tua. I wasn't even talking about Tua. We were talking about the Giants. Now you got me trying to go against Tua. What's up? Go ahead.
I didn't say he was better than Josh Allen. I said he used to playing in big games. That means when he get to big games, he's not worried. It's not like he a quarterback that's like, oh, he just figured out how to play is what I'm saying. He was hurt. Now he's back healthy and he's used to it. This is what he's always expected of himself. So it's not like who was the example I used the other day? It's not like a quarterback like that wasn't expected to be good or he was a top 5 pick in the draft. Like I'm just saying he has the tools and he has the mindset to be here. It's not like, oh, at some point he's gonna wake up and it's just gonna fall back into reality. This is this reality. This is what he always expected this to be. It's just now he healthy, now he thriving. Let's not act like Josh Allen didn't come here looking like a whole ass bust. That boy was trash the first few years. You want to?
He was subpar. I don't know about trash. He was subpar.
That boy was trash. We got highlights. You didn't start talking about Josh Allen until last year. Josh Allen been in the league for a minute.
No, 3 years ago. Remember? Because I told you when they was trying to build that whole shit. I talked about you all time off camera. It wasn't just last year. It was the year before. Not his rookie year, but his sophomore year. Remember? Because I told you I liked it what the Bills was at.
His sophomore year, you said it off camera. You didn't start saying it with your chest out till last year. You whispered it 2 years ago. You did.
Nobody whispered it. I talked to you off camera. We didn't even whatever.
Man.
We didn't even start doing the pod till last year. What you mean?
Hey man. All I'm saying is, ain't nobody worried about Josh Allen, bro. He's damn near a bozo. Shout out to Big.
He ain't no bozo. First of all, that's all I'm saying is I'm saying that Miami's offense is what's carrying, and people are blinded by that high octane offense because that defense, and it's not even the defense is like lacking names or anything because Miami has a good defense, but I'm saying they be giving up the beans, bro. You cannot say that y'all will win a Super Bowl when y'all defense is giving up that many points like that. Because then at that point, let's say if they hypothetically played the Eagles, if it was Dolphins and Eagles in the Super Bowl, the Eagles would probably win, bro.
Whooping their ass.
If you say so.
Whooping their
it'll
ass.
be a high scoring game, I'll tell you that.
The thing that you are not understanding is, bro, they've had a couple high scoring games. So look, the Ravens scored a lot of points. The Jets scored a lot of points in a game where Tua wasn't there, so they was giving the ball back constantly. Who else? Fields scored a lot of points.
They gave up 32.
Last week, 2 weeks ago? They didn't play last week and win 39-17?
39-17.
They didn't beat the Browns.
That was the Browns. That was 2 weeks ago.
That was they played the Browns. They played the Bears 2 weeks ago.
No, they played the Bears last weekend, brother. When we went down to Levi, that was the day they played the Bears.
So I guess I'm not looking at the schedule right, and it don't say Browns.
Oh, you're right. Oh, my bad.
What are you talking about? I'm sitting here looking at it. Anyway.
All right. You want to talk about the yeah, you said that too, bro. They held the Browns for 17 points. That's against Jacoby Brissett, whose accuracy has been in question all year. He can't get the ball to his receivers, but you had Nick Chubb going off. It's the Browns, brother. Can't count that as a victory.
You can't count that as a victory. But the Bears, though, bro, they got Justin Fields running around all crazy. That's some shit that's an anomaly. That ain't like you could just be like, oh, they just giving up hella points to everybody they played. That's just not true. Like, I just don't see that. They held your high octane offense to 19 points. Do you not forget when that happened? All that really matters is what they did against y'all. And they looked at pretty damn good on defense against y'all. Josh Allen throwing all them yards. It was getting down there. It was getting stuffed. Getting stuffed.
1-2.
Did Tua not go to the head? His head was spinning. Tua was in there balling on you bums. Head spinning. Left the game, came back, and still took care of business. Now, they had all that time without Tua. The offense wasn't really doing nothing, and still couldn't move on this subpar defense you're talking about. You know why they couldn't? Because they can't run.
I didn't say it. What'd you say? Go ahead. Say that again.
So they can't get nothing going. It's all Josh Allen or bust. And in the playoffs, bro, when you roll the coverage, get Diggs and take him out the game. Now what y'all doing? What y'all gonna do? This ain't the Chiefs where they just finna let Gabe Davis run wide open. Y'all really shouldn't even been in that game. The dude tripped on one of them touchdowns. You know he did. We was watching. He did like a backflip headstand for no reason mid-play. Boom, ran open. Then he just ran the street, and everybody said he probably ain't even gonna see him. And he just threw a wide open touchdown. That's not happening again, bro. And y'all still didn't win. So I just don't see how you can act like, oh, well, this the year. Y'all playing bad. Trey White ain't came back yet. That was not something I knew was coming on. I thought he'd be back by now.
They're gonna hold him out until later on in the season. Why bring him back now?
So he can get some reps. He's been out for a year.
He hasn't even been out for a year yet. He got his injury on Thanksgiving. Next week it'll be a year.
See, bro, okay. 50 weeks.
They're not even gonna bring him back next week. They're not gonna probably bring him back. I told you when they probably gonna bring him back, bro. They probably gonna bring him back when it's close when they get to the playoffs.
The thing, and another thing I love about y'all, bro. Let me see. I was just looking at y'all's schedule. This actually favors Miami, right? the Bills' schedule is hoof moving forward. They got the Browns. They should win this week. Then they got the Lions. They're going to win that week. Then they got the Patriots. Then they got the Jets. By then, the Jets will probably be down to reality back. So they're going to be on a 4-5 game winning streak. Everybody going to be, oh, see, y'all was worried about Josh Allen. Y'all was worried about the run game. It don't matter. They're going to win some games, and everybody going to forget that they can't run the ball. Then they're going to get to the offs, and it's going to get funky, brother. Y'all might. Like, y'all literally, if y'all find a way to beat the Dolphins, the Bills could realistically win out. And it wouldn't mean shit. That would be bad.
I mean, bro, besides, they in the same division, bro. So besides, I think 1 or 2 games, they play everybody. They play everybody that Miami play. Y'all season was just top hoof. They season is bottom hoof.
Top hoof? Top hoof, bro.
Everybody you just named, the Dolphins have already played, besides the Niners.
So they had to play the Ravens early. They had to play the Bills. Then they had to play the Bengals in 3 back-to-back weeks. What is hoof about that, good brother? They on a little hoof stretch right now with they had the Bears, Lions, and Browns. But all I'm saying is y'all weaknesses is not gonna show in these next few weeks. So it ain't gonna be no reason to feel like you gotta address them because you're gonna feel like it's over. Josh Allen's gonna be running all over the field. My fantasy team gonna be going crazy with him, and everybody gonna think everything is good. Then y'all gonna get to the playoffs, and these same problems are gonna show your head. Then you had the nerve to mention another team that, for the same reasons, is gonna lose too. Like as if you saying the Chiefs was gonna make me say, "Oh yeah, bro, huh?" Ain't nobody worried about them niggas either. But they running back better than yours.
Is he?
Are
you talking about skill wise? Are you talking about stat wise? Like what are you talking about?
Whatever you want to
do.
They
can't run the ball.
I'm taking Pacheco over Singletary, over Cook, over any.
You said over Cook, over Dalvin Cook?
James, because you don't even know who on your team, bro. You so unworried about the run game, you don't even know who your backs is.
Oh, you talking about James? Oh, that's what I was asking you was talking about.
Man, please. Yo, hey, bro. So what you gonna do when they do lose again after losing last year and then the year before and then 20 years ago and then they just ain't never.
If you want to talk about hypotheticals, brother, they're not gonna lose. This is their year, I mean. This is what's gonna happen, okay? I already told you what's gonna happen. What needs to get corrected is gonna get corrected.
What needs to be corrected?
Josh Allen is gonna fix his carelessness with the ball, first and foremost. The run game is just what it's gonna be. It's week 11.
So y'all going to the Super Bowl, let me get this straight. Y'all going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl with no run game.
Bruh, the run game is just not that good.
Is y'all going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl with no run game?
The Bills can go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl with how you quoted, no run game. Yes.
Crazy as you go. Crazy. All this, they could have tried to make a move. They could have went and got Jeff Wilson. They rested on their laurels. They sitting there, don't want to, man, I just don't see it. And you talking about the Dolphins defense, can we give Chubb a little bit of time? Can we see what they look like second half of the season? Like I said, they already went over the last 3 from 22 to 14 and pass. They rushing is already wasn't that bad. They was middle of the pack, 15. That's solid. Realistically, all I know, as long as you playing good coming to the end of the year, they got the best receiver in football. They got the second best option. They got a good running core. Tua hooping, bro. I'm telling you, he big bro around this motherfucker. Josh Allen grew up wanting to be like Tua.
I doubt that. However, but this bye week is definitely good for the Dolphins.
He was playing the nation. He was the guy, bro. You don't remember? Like, I just be forgetting how y'all don't be remembering what was going on, bro.
You ain't got to come at me, bro. I'm not a Tua hater, but see, I told you right there.
Josh Allen was sitting
on the defensive when everybody say something about Tua.
He was in Wyoming, wherever he from, sitting there like, damn, wish I could be like that. Throwing around all these big balls with nobody watching. You feel me? Nobody. Sitting there lonely. Now he gonna be sitting there lonely again. And you see what happened in week 3, bro. He went over there, big bro, can I get a hug? Tua patted little bro on the head.
Pat. And there ain't nothing little about that, man. Man, 6'5".
He shouldered like a little ass sucker on Tua's shoulder. He was on Tua's shoulder like, yeah, bro. Tua got a concussion, consoling your MVP.
Hey, man. We gonna see what the rest of the season right out there. It ain't no use. I ain't gonna convince you that. I can't even convince you, bro, that he gonna turn it around. You done already counted him out for the whole season.
I'm not counting him out, bro. Like I said, they could potentially win out. But when you look and see Josh Allen as y'all leading rusher by 100, 200, like a wide margin, they not trying to answer that. Gabe Davidson came back down to life, bro. It makes me nervous. It do. And you could say the injury, but it's like, bro,
I can see why it would.
It ain't like these are just little minor little. He throwing pick, bro. He got Pat Pete looking like he back.
Oh God, here we go.
Did he not throw 2 picks to Pat Pete?
He did throw 2 picks to Pat Pete.
Did we not?
It was his fault too.
Did we not say at the beginning of the season Pat Pete should retire because he was embarrassing himself on his Hall of Fame career?
Did we say that on Dead Spot Podcast? I don't recall.
Oh, we did. You want me to pull the clip?
Please pull the clip. I don't recall. I didn't say you didn't say it. I just said I don't recall it.
I said it and you agreed.
Did I?
Yeah, me, you, and Kerr was all. Kerr, when you watch, text your boy Rudy and say, yeah, bro, we was cooking it. Because y'all picked the Vikings, and the only thing y'all said was the problem was his old ass.
Don't recall. But it's possible.
His old ass, that's what y'all get. Actually, you saying that is why he probably busted y'all ass. Pat P be watching. I know he tuned in and seen Rudy Bo said it, and he came and handled business, bro. I don't see it. But y'all gonna win this week, though. Y'all gonna win the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Them off. And 2 of them sitting up at the 1 seed, 2 seed, and feel me? He gotta go through. He ain't beating Mahomes either. But
is the Dolphins gonna win the division?
The Dolphins got good action at the division. Let me see the rest of their schedule. Let me see. The Dolphins got a tougher schedule than them moving forward, but I definitely think they got action at it. The games on their schedule I'm worried about, obviously they play us. They got the Chargers, who's a tough one. They play the Bills again, and then they got the rest. I mean, the Packers, depending on how A-Rock gonna be desperate by the end, so we'll see. So they got 3.5, 4 tough games. As far as the Bills go, Browns, Lions, Patriots, Jets, really only the Dolphins. And you know how I feel about the Bengals. By week 17, they're gonna be met they maker. So I really only see one tough. Huh?
I was gonna say, so you said the only team you a little bit worried about is the Niners, the Chargers, and the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I said when I first said they were going to the Super Bowl, because I had already accounted for this, that it might be hard for them to win the division just based off of the way the schedule. If Tua didn't get hurt, they'd be 9-1 right now, and this wouldn't even be a question. But you know what I'm saying? They swung my boy around. We here where we at. On the Friday, if you remember, I said he going to the Super Bowl, and he going through Mahomes, and he going through Josh Allen to do it. It was the reason I said that looking at the schedule. But don't let him get home field. Don't let him have the sun beaming at a 90-degree angle that's going to bust their ass. Don't let Josh Allen big ass be sweating over there and gets nervous.
They got fans. It'll be all right.
Okay. Well, listen.
It'll be all right.
All I know is you ain't addressed none of the issues.
I told you what had to happen, bro. I addressed every single issue, bro. Josh Allen needs to be more aware of the throws that he needs to make and stop being so careless with the football. The run game is going to be what it has to be, bro. They just going to have to adjust to that. It's bad. It's not a good, efficient run game. They're still ranked pretty high in rushing, by the way.
Because they quarterback running for 60 yards a game.
Hey, and we making it happen. Don't nobody care. What you mean? That's adjustment. That's what that is. No. You have to adjust to what you got.
That's bad.
Now, him running is not the problem. Him running into linebackers head first, that is the problem. He needs to stop doing that too. He needs to learn how to slide.
He's 6'5", 260.
Slide. What that got to do with slide? Drop. Do something.
This is crazy. Well, all I know is
give up. Give yourself up, big dog.
I don't even know if y'all could beat Lamar.
Now you tripping.
Lamar
now you tripping. other than Lamar, Dev? Who does Lamar have besides Mark? And Mark Andrews is hurt. He might be coming back this week. We'll talk about that later. Go ahead.
Mark Andrews for sure coming back. But if it's Josh Allen and Josh Allen or Lamar and Lamar, I'd rather have Lamar, bro. He didn't show more of I can take over this game and I can be the sole reason we win.
There's no way that the Ravens will beat the Bills in the current state that the Ravens are in. I'm gonna just say that, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
What they 1-1 in the playoffs? Josh Allen beat him once. Lamar beat him once.
That I'm not sure of. Is that a fact?
I think I know Josh. I know Lamar first when he came against Josh Allen. I think they 1-1 against each other in the All-Star.
Okay.
I think I ain't gonna lie. I don't. Let me see. In the battle of the league, Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. They say he beat him the last time, which was last year when they just went to the thing. But I think Lamar beat him.
Because Lamar only has one playoff win, right?
And that's against your boy.
Yeah, that ain't sure.
Okay, I'm gonna double check that, but I'm pretty sure they 1-1. When they do play, if they do play, bro, I don't know, bro. Y'all better hope y'all get an easier. I don't know, because I'm telling you, Mahomes, Josh Allen, we'd already seen the story too many times. Lamar, Josh Allen, we're gonna see. Tua, when Tua come through, boy, I think it's gonna be a couple man. Oh man. But we gonna see though. But let's get
And by no way am I saying that the Bills is gonna walk over the Dolphins, bro. That's not what I'm saying either. I'm just here to cover up all my bases. But I'm saying though, is I believe that the Bills can turn around for the rest of the season, get to the bowl, and I think that Miami just has other things to work on before they can get there. Now I told you, what did I say off camera, bro? I said next year for Miami and you fool. But this year, I'm rocking with Buffalo.
What they got to work on though? That y'all didn't hear you say that either. What they got to work on?
Defense and proficiency. And y'all just lost y'all leading sack leader.
But the defense,
y'all got Chubb, which is helpful, but I don't think Chubb is going to elevate nor decline y'all. I think he's just going to stay steady. Y'all just going to stay the same.
Did we not see what Chubb was helping Denver defense do?
Excuse me?
Was we not watching what Chubb was helping the Denver defense do?
I didn't say Chubb was. I'm talking about your defense as a whole. It was good that y'all got him, especially since y'all player just went down. Ogba is out for the season with a torn pec. And y'all got good pieces, bro. I'm telling you, y'all got a nice backfield. Y'all got 3 of elite pass rushers, but it's how y'all all coordinate that. It's just not showing on the field. Y'all still giving up plays. Y'all still giving up a lot of points. It's concerning. Next year, once they work on all that, y'all will get better.
Just straight overlook the points I just threw at you. The defense getting better. So they defense. But all right, but we gonna see. Y'all giving up points too, though. Like the Vikings just come back and walk y'all down like some suckers. Like
they didn't walk them down. First of all, Josh Allen walked over their ass and got all the way down there, and he just blew it and threw a damn pick. He was right there.
For this great defense, wasn't it 4th and 18? Y'all can get off the field though with this great defense y'all got. Sounds similar to the AFC Championship when y'all couldn't get off the field.
We was doing that too with a lot of here you go, bringing up the past. First of all, we was doing that against the Vikings
last week. That was
a bunch of people.
That was 5 days ago.
No, I'm talking about the Vikings. What you talking about? You said last year.
I said y'all were able to get the 4th and 18 against the Vikings, similar to how y'all were get off the field.
But I'm saying we did that, and we still played pretty good against the Vikings with a lot of their players out. A lot of key individuals. There's been a lot of injuries that they've been doing this. And making stuff still happen. It's a lot.
So I guess 2 and them being out for 2.5 games and them still being first in the division, that don't matter.
I didn't say nothing about Tua in the offense. You keep bringing up Tua in the offense. I said that the Miami Dolphins offense is scary. It's their defense that concerns. That's what we're talking about. And that's why I fully feel it's going to hold y'all back this year. Go ahead.
All right. When Josh Allen come out of the playoffs, brother, don't go hide. I need you right back here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right here. We do this every week. I'm gonna be right here.
We walk you down. You know what I mean? But it's okay. All right. So we agreed to it going to the Super Bowl and going to win it. So let's move on into.
No, we didn't agree. That you said that you made it up. It ain't gonna happen. It's Buffalo Bills. This year, brother. When it happens, just let it happen, bro. I don't want you skipping out on the pod though, because I told you just skipped out on me a few times when I done took some W's on the pod this season. You just skipped out.
Ain't that some shit?
We did. We ended up not doing the pod, y'all. Bo had won the picks about 3 weeks in a row.
Bo ain't never in his life won 3 weeks in a row. Nathan, nothing.
Bo was on top a few times, you feel me? And we just didn't do the pod. Dev started winning. He came back, did the pod that very week.
I'm currently the winner right now. We didn't do no weekly pick with the bro.
You currently the winner. That's right.
Yeah. Took care of business.
He's going to be sure to mention it next week. Watch. But all right, let's go. Come on.
That's between you and God that you didn't mention it when we got back on, brother.
Hey, it's all right. Just
when they
get to the ball, can we come back? Can you come back and give me and tell me that I told you?
Hennessy side cards, and you gonna lose, brother. You gonna lose. When I get my strawberry margaritas, and we might even go to a new spot. You know what I mean?
You got a new spot in mind.
Don't worry about it. You'll find out when you pay for that bill, Colin. Let's get into it. Rudy Rapport. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We didn't get to do the pick this week, so we didn't get our injury reports out. Hey, man. People started to check with you for the injury reports for their bet, man. This is important stuff that we doing here, Rudy Bo. So we need to know what's going on game to game. We're going to jump right into it. No, this ain't. Let's look for some good games. Or you want to just go right down? What you got?
It's whatever. I mean, I got an injury report for everybody that's important for each game. So if you want to go down the list of games, we can do that.
Talk to me. Okay, Bears Falcons. What we got going?
Bears Falcons. AJ Terrell is questionable. Cole Kmet with Wednesday's practice, but he with a thigh injury, but he should be out there tomorrow. And if y'all didn't hear, Khalil Herbert, which they back and running back, was placed on IR. He got a season-ending hip injury.
Wait, Kmet, he was hurt?
He had a thigh injury, but he should be out there tomorrow.
I need him, bro. I lost both of my tight ends, Ertz and Goddard, in my 2 fantasy leagues. We down bad.
Me too. I need him to do something for me and mine too, brother.
Bum ass Josh Allen and the Bills versus the Browns. What they looking like?
Well, Josh Allen's been limited this whole week, of course, with the shoulder injury. As y'all didn't know, the Bills game has been moved to Detroit. For some reason, some people think that that's going to affect the Bills' performance. I don't see why. They caught a plane. They're there right now. They're in the dome. It's not that cold. They'll be okay. The Browns. No, actually, let's stick with the Bills. Matt Milano missed practice this week due to an illness. He should be out there fine. Get the fluids in him. Gregory Rousseau missed practice this week due to an ankle injury, but he should be out there. But Njoku did not practice this week. He is questionable as well to come back. I actually think Njoku has been ruled. I got to double check on that. I just got it in. Let me check it 1 second, bro. About Njoku.
He was really hooping for my team. My fantasy.
Nah, he's questionable. He's still questionable.
Eagles Colts.
Eagles Colts. If y'all didn't hear, Shaq Leonard has season-ending back surgery this week, so he is gone. Dallas Goedert is going to miss an extended amount of time with a shoulder injury. And the Eagles signed Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh, in case y'all didn't hear. And DeForest Buckner did not practice this week, so he's questionable as well.
Upset alert or no?
No.
Jets Patriots division game. What we doing? Who also sit ahead of the Bills right now? Y'all sitting third in the AFC East.
I know. Thank you, there. Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure you knew where y'all sat. Okay.
Oh, I know. That's thank you. I appreciate you. Awesome. Really, no important injury stats on the Jets and the Patriots. Nobody that's really ineffective like the outcome. The quarterbacks are healthy. Receivers are healthy. They're fine.
When McCorkle going back down, so my boy Zappy could get back out there.
Oh, that's up to Belichick or that. It don't look like it. As long as McCorkle is healthy, I think he's going to stay out there unless he starts throwing about 5 picks a game or something like that.
Bums. This next game, bro, I got these teams on. If they lose this week, it's over.
I saw your tear.
Rams and Saints. What they looking like? Who hurt? What's the move?
Well, Stafford is still in concussion protocol, so he is questionable. So we just have to wait and see what's going on with that. He might have cleared concussion protocol because he actually isn't on the injury list as of right now. So he might have cleared it. But as of Wednesday, he was on the concussion protocol. But Dennis Allen has named Danny Dalton as the continuing starting quarterback. So there's with that.
That's nasty. They might not win no more. Lions, Giants, bro.
DJ Chark returned from IR and is expected to practice this week, and Jamal Williams did not practice due to an illness this week, but he should play sometime. But he should play this weekend. Yeah, just an illness. Apparently, there's some type of flu or something that's going around in locker rooms, and people are getting sick and something like that. So there's a couple people who haven't practiced this week due to an illness.
No, Jamal would have been lovely, boy. We need some Swift in some form or fashion.
Bad.
Panthers, Ravens.
Oh, y'all gonna love this for the betting people. Baker Mayfield is the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. So put your money on the Panthers if you dare. That's a real underdog for you right there. Mayfield is 3-5 in his career against the Ravens all the time. So I mean, and those are all divisional games, by the way. So in case you want a little context for that. But here's a little fun fact for y'all. The Ravens are 17-1 against teams that are 4+ games under 500 at home under Harbaugh. So,
wait, what's the record?
17-1 against teams that are 4 and more games under 500 at home under John Harbaugh.
So that's a dub.
I think so.
This game you got disrespectful earlier, but Washington versus the Texans. Talk to me.
Oh, Heineke is playing. So I'm going with Washington. But Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins didn't practice earlier this week. Chase Young is not going to play tomorrow. Chase Young has been apparently, let me see what their coach said. So they said he's not ready to play, and they have until Wednesday of next week to activate him, or he is going to be out for the rest of the season. So we'll see what happens this week. But as of right now, as of today, he will not play tomorrow. J.D. McKissick also went on IR today with a neck injury. So that's season ending, by the way.
I didn't know about that. I hope they do activate Chase though, bro. They at 5-5, they sitting there with some action for the offs. I said they're gonna win the division. I was wrong. But if they make the offs, I can make it work. You feel me? Let's see. But
yes,
moving on, them bum ass Raiders and the Broncos.
Judy is out. So there's that. Devontae Adams was limited this week. I guess he has an abdomen injury or something like that. A little bit of facts for y'all. The Raiders have beaten the Broncos in 5 straight games, if anybody cares. Probably not too many. Oh, and then if anybody missed it about, how the Raiders are doing so terrible and everybody's talking about whether it's Carr, whether it's coach, Mark Davis came on there and said Josh McDaniels is doing a fantastic job. So, I mean, take with that what you will, but apparently that man is here to stay. Eli said last week, or I think the week before, that if he don't win 2 more games, he gone. But I've seen some, and I don't know how entirely true this is. The Raiders don't necessarily have the money to get rid of Josh McDaniels and then go try to pay somebody else. So
Jaron had sent me that. We was gonna talk about it on the picks, but we ended up not getting on. But we definitely see that article. Them bums ain't got no chicken. They said for at least the next 2 years, he probably gonna be the head coach. At least.
Ooh.
That's what the article said. I clicked on it. Yes, sir.
That's terrible. Mm-hmm.
So we differ this week. You think the Raiders got action? I don't know. I think the Broncos might get her done.
They, you know what? I think they can. And when we was doing the picks, I had actually picked Denver just because the Raiders are so subpar. But I don't know, man. This could be one of them games where it could be like an upset alert. So I would just be careful. I would tread lightly on this.
It was hard to say upset alert. One team 3-6, other team 2-7. But I feel you though. I definitely feel you.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, as of right now, didn't we say the Broncos are favored, right, in this game?
2.5. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I meant by that. Okay.
Okay. A couple more games. We got Cowboys, Vikings.
All right. DeMarcus Lawrence was questionable this week. Zeke was limited in practice this week, but he is expected to play. Justin Jefferson was also limited in practice this week. Apparently, he has a toe injury, but I don't think it's that severe, so he'll be out there tomorrow.
Okay, bro. You got to speak fast when you're talking about Jettis.
I try to talk as fast as I can, but he'll be out there. Don't even worry.
All right, so they good to go. Okay. Upset alert.
Yes,
Steelers. Oh, you had some more for the Cowboys?
Oh, no, I was just saying in the past 2 weeks, the Cowboys have allowed over 200 plus rushing yards in back-to-back games. So in case anybody was wondering how that defense is going,
over 200?
Maybe some prop over 200 plus in back-to-back games.
So Dalvin,
if anybody,
high prop
if you got any prop bets for Dalvin, I would definitely look into those. So you feel me?
Okay, I got to hit my guys. Okay. Next game, big upset alert. Bengals versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Well, not too many there's really no major injuries. But the fact that I've learned is that since 2017, the Steelers are 5-1-1 against teams that are coming off their bye week. It's a divisional game, so it's really this can be an upset, like you said. It's a tricky one.
Big upset alert. I'm going with Najee in there. We got the Sunday night game. This would have been game of the week if we had made our picks. Chiefs Chargers. Another upset alert.
So yeah, it definitely this can be definitely. Valdez Scantling has that illness, like I told you, was going around, so he was sitting out. Hardman has an abdomen issue. Juju is in concussion protocol. So
he ain't playing?
No, I don't know. He still is a game time decision. Let me see if they updated anything. But as of right now, actually, here's an update. Mecole Hardman was placed on injured reserve today, and it is season ending. So there is no Mecole Hardman. Juju Smith-Schuster has been ruled out this week, and Valdez Scantling has been taken off of the injury report.
So I gotta go dropping Mecole Hardman off my team, and the Chiefs and the Chargers is +5. I'm damn near ready. And I already told you a little better that the Chiefs anywhere 4, 5, 6 points.
Right.
They usually don't cover, brother. They come in, they might win 2, 3, but to cover that 5, it'd be tricky. I don't know. Yeah. That might be a good one.
And to look at that, Gerald Everett was also questionable for tomorrow, so he's kind of more of a game time decision. He was limited in practice all week, and the update that they just gave me is that he's questionable and is a game time decision. But a little fact for people though: Patrick Mahomes has won 24 straight games in November, December. Longest active streak of any quarterback since that stat has been recorded, and I think it started in 1950.
Hey, man.
We're truly witnessing greatness here, people, if anybody didn't catch on to that. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah. We seen it live in the wreck. He came in with 13 ass this year, and some of them throws he was making generation.
In live, it was very a little bit frustrating, but it was like, wow.
At the same time, for sure. But I think, I don't know, we're going to see, Josh. Yeah, Justin Herbert do some things too. Jay Herbo, this could be your game, brother.
All right. And it's a division game. You can't count them out.
And as bad as as average as they've been playing, they win this game. They only one game behind them.
Exactly.
So they'd be one. Yeah, this is truly a big game. But now let's get to the real thrill killers, the Niners versus Cardinals Monday night. How we looking? What's going on with Kyler?
So on Wednesday, Chris Kingsbury said he'll make a decision on the Cardinals starting quarterback between Murray and Colt McCoy on Monday. So he hasn't made his decision.
So we're gonna so that's a game time decision all the way to the end.
It's a game time decision. Colt McCoy is actually dealing with a knee injury. So it's looking like it might be leaning towards Kyler, but he's got a hamstring injury and damn stuff. So let me see if there's any update on that. Nope, Cliff Kingsbury. Nope, he still hasn't made a decision.
So Niners looking like they're going back to get the division lead after this week. Is what you.
I'm seeing a couple things that saying both of them could be out for Monday night, which I don't think is going to happen.
Who they third string?
I have no idea. I'll look that up real quick. Somebody that we probably ain't never heard of. The third, Trace McSorley.
Glad we just put our money to go to Mexico, brother. He was almost
Who you telling? I know. That was bad. That would have been very, very frustrating. But I personally don't think he's going to start the third string quarterback. I mean, he's going to put one of them out there. I think it'll either be Kyler or Colt McCoy. But since Colt McCoy is dealing with that injury, Kyler sat out last week, so his injuries probably had time to heal. I think he'll throw him out there. Marquise Brown is also designated. He returned from IR this week, and he is possibly expected to play on Monday. So we'll see how he gets out there. He's a game time decision. Another division game. Don't think it's going to be an upset. I just want to throw that fact out since Brother Kill ain't here.
Whooping their ass.
Yes.
Well, Brother Bo, it was good having you on. You know what I'm saying? We got to discuss. Got to bring you over to the Dolphins side. You get to get your injury report off. You know, your Rudy Rapport on. We appreciate you. If you got some bets, tune in. He going to help you out. You know what I mean? But we out here. Peace.